Vince.
You would have thought you
Oh
heard the
my
glass
God.
shatter
And then
somewhere
he
in
gave
Texas.
This might be the last
most-
episode.
He gave
Covering
the most,
WWE.
Listen, he gave the most generic fucking speech, bro. That nigga came out and was like, "This land is yours." You know what I'm saying? This land
What?
is your land. This land is my land. And, like he just
California.
ended the shit by just saying "together," and then threw the crowd, threw the fucking mic.
Yo,
Wow.
yo, he threw the mic like he was. Well, he is a boss, but God,
Hey,
damn.
you know,
Wow.
Right.
Hey, let me
rise it up.
Let me test this out.
Back on the streets.
Y'all hear that? Could y'all hear that at all or no?
No.
Dang it. I got the soundboard. I got to make sure y'all can hear it. Hold on.
It's fine that we're just working out the kinks as we go along, brother. I love it. I love this shit because we've
Went
just
the
seen-
distance. Now
The
I'm
world
back
is-
on my feet.
Right. Nah, we
Just a man and his will to survive.
right.
Wow.
Asshole.
And who the fuck is Riddle? Like this fake ass Shawn Michael looking nigga, man. Like
He has-
patent leather tracksuit.
He has
Get this
sexual
nigga off
predator
screen,
history.
man. Oh, I'm glad I fucking hate his ass
Oh,
thing. Get his
somewhere.
fucking ass off the screen. Bro, I'm tired. I'm mad. I'm tired of fucking wrestlers already.
Man, you guys.
Well, the WWE, I'm tired of WWE. That's
Yeah,
what
man,
it
you
is, man. Like
You gotta
Jesus
broaden your
Christ.
horizon. Neck beardigans out of here. Excited for Vince, man. It's
Right.
crazy.
Who is this knockoff Razor Ramon ass nigga? Happy Corbin? Who the fuck is this nigga? Like, you know, Razor. Get
We
this
can
nigga off
we can
the
stop
stage.
watching this shit, bro. Like we can stop watching
Oh
this shit because
my God.
we got shit to get to anyway, man. So
Bro.
that's enough.
Wow.
We,
Yeah, I'm glad I couldn't see
Versace
it.
shirt.
we got what we came for, bro.
Oh, my
You know, I really
Oh
want
my
to do.
gosh, man.
This thing got a straw hat. Get this nigga off my
Nigga, please stop watching that shit. Like,
Jesus Christ.
stop watching that.
Why are you
bullshit.
continuing to
Right.
watch it?
When am my baby wrestling tonight? When is Willow? Give me my wife. I want to see my wife.
She's not on until probably like 10:30, bro, on AEW.
Willow?
No.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking adorable Pokemon ass.
You talking about Willow?
Yeah.
Man.
I love her too, man.
Willow can knock a wall down and then like,
She can knock my wall down. Jesus Christ.
ew. We'll come back to the Vince shit, but like, I mean, we don't normally get around the horn on wrestling like this weekly. So, Thunder Rosa, what y'all think about that whole thing, that development?
Do you want to do the intro or nothing or what?
We
Nah,
we
we have the
it's
intro
hot,
already.
Nah, we've been gone.
Unfortunately,
We had to jump on the Vince shit, and yeah. So I mean, we can move around it however you need to.
Whatever.
Tell
I'm
me
with
what
it.
is the Thunder Rosa shit? What is the Thunder Rosa shit?
I mean, basically, she's been kind of accused of being hard to work with, and
Mhm.
you know, but as a fan of hers, to my understanding, this is not the first time that she's done something like this.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
But
So
you know, they just say that.
what does she do? Like dead weight on a
yeah,
the Marina Shafir, like a power bomb
Yeah.
or a
Yep.
pile driver or something.
And she knows she goes like limp and makes herself hard to move around in the ring, and it makes the other wrestler look trash. But I'll say this. Let me say
does.
this. And I think now I think it could possibly maybe be some backlash because her title run has been booked really strangely.
Terribly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's been horrible, but also like I would think, you know, I'm actually kind of surprised that more, because Thunder Rosa is a legit, like she's got some MMA, she got an MMA background. I'm surprised that more like legit fighters don't have this issue more often. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a different school of thought going one way or the other. It's kind of easier for an MMA fighter to be a wrestler than it is for a wrestler to be an MMA fighter for looking at, the whole Punk situation. But then also like Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar, who are just, freaks of nature anyway. That their skill set can go either way, which is nuts. But they're kind of brought up to, they can only pull a punch so much. Like they're trained, like their muscle memory is like knock that nigga out. And so like they can't it takes a lot to unlearn that for pro wrestling.
And then also like coming from that perspective as well, like I would think that sometimes they would have an issue, letting somebody get over that they don't feel could you know what I mean, do it in real life.
I don't think that person could beat me. So why?
And I feel like she does that a lot. And
Thunder Rosa.
I'm surprised that more guys or females that come from that background don't do that.
Yeah.
The way that.
Yeah. And I think I don't know, because I feel like she also did. I feel like she was also like a big pro wrestling fan, right? Or
yeah, well, I think she had a similar issue. I could be wrong, but she played. She was on Lucha Underground, and she was.
Yes, she was.
And she was. Was she Cobra Moon? I think she was Cobra Moon.
I think that's right. Yep.
And she had a similar issue. Like I think her and Noveliss like hate each other. And I think
they have legit beef.
I love Noveliss.
Me too. And I think they had an issue with that on there too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I think that's stuff that comes with some maturity too. It's really easy to get fame, and it's really easy to once you get over to attain fame and stuff starts circulating about you. You start reading your own press. You start smelling your own shit, and you kind of it's really hard to not work yourself into a shoot on that kind of thing, especially young. But one day I'm gonna get my audio together. But yeah, for a young wrestler like that to and then to also have come from that other background, it's a perfect storm for an asshole.
Yeah.
Or to come off as one at least.
I just hope I think Thunder Rosa is dope though, so I hope they
the other side of that story. Go Hyphen if you're
I was just gonna agree with Nav. I was gonna say something along the lines of that. I've become a big fan of hers over the past 6-8 months, especially leading up to this title, her winning the title finally. And I have been very underwhelmed by her run, and I can understand her frustrations with creative, and I can see where the sandbagging. I mean, it's kind of obvious. I mean, it wasn't a great match.
It's really bad.
It is not a good look for her. But at the same time, I kind of want to give her the benefit of the doubt. But she does have history, and Britt Baker, I feel like, was on TV almost every other week with that damn belt.
Bro, don't even listen. Let me say this. Don't give me started.
Well, if you're gonna start on Britt Baker, hang on. Because our first that story, the Thunder Rosa issue, has a happy ending. The two of she and Marina Shafir on her Instagram breaking bread, literally breaking bread together, and having telling us that it's all water under the bridge, and so that's really dope to see. So that's really dope to see. But yeah, Britt Baker, am I right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just very annoyed because, again, I don't like Britt Baker. She's not my cup of tea. But also, at the same time, here we are again. Like, she's not the champion, but she gets to carry around the belt
everywhere,
like she's a champion.
Yeah.
And they're doing the same thing with Adam Cole. And I don't understand why
you get a belt. You get a belt.
I just don't understand why those two get to feel so important like all the time. Go away. I hate both of them.
Nav, you're here. It's time for you to go ahead and get everything off your chest.
Oh
about
man,
Adam
that's
Cole.
right. You don't like Adam Cole.
He fucking hates Adam Cole, bro. And I'll tell you why I think he does get all the stuff that he gets. But yes, by all means.
So the reason why I can't stand Adam Cole, first of all, he's just kind of white, and he just kind of
he is just kind of white.
Chugs is very white,
and he's if in my opinion, if you're gonna wear draws, you gotta have like his physique is not impressive. He looks like Brian from the corner store. Like he looks like
Brian, as in just a nigga, like a white boy,
just some guy.
Ultimate frisbee body is what he is.
He looks like just some guy. That's how I describe him. Like if you weren't a wrestling fan and you saw Adam Cole on the street, he looks like just some guy. I don't think he's physically impressive. I think he's small, and when you're small, I think you have to be very dynamic in the ring, and he's not.
Right.
I don't think he's that good in the ring. I think I really don't understand. Like I don't get it. I've never got it because I've been watching him since he was in Ring of Honor, and I never understood. And like I said, he's not physically impressive. He just looks like some guy. And he gets to be everywhere he goes. He is always so important, and I don't get it. And I feel like in AEW, it's even my animosity towards him is amplified because now he's surrounded by so many guys.
He's contaminated the shit that you love.
He's a virus.
Now you know what it is. It's a virus. He's a virus, man. And he's so like surrounded by guys similar to his size that are so much better than him. And it just bothers me so bad. I never understood it. I hate Panama Sunrise. I don't like moves where the guy taking the move does 75% of the work. And you know what? Shit. That move. that move really got ruined for me when they let him do it to Keith Lee.
Yeah.
Once he did it to Keith Lee, I just don't understand. The move makes no sense. Like, all right, you there? All right, here we go. I'm gonna just kind of hop down like I'm jumping off the picnic table,
off Brett's rope.
And it's just he's just. I don't like him.
So,
I think he's below average.
So I will say,
kind of white, below average. I kind of got bigger muscles than him. I'm in better shape than him. That bothers me.
Shit.
I'm not a pro.
Squabble with you if you have
I got my vision. I'm not a. And it's like
I'm prettier than you, nigga.
Right. So one day I actually looked up his size, and I was looking up wrestlers that are either in his similar to his size. Like, bro, Pat,
researching the hate.
Actually,
listen. Yo, Pac is actually somehow smaller than him, and look at those two.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, Pac wears draws, but Pac also looks like a Terminator.
Right, yeah, he does. He's a fucking machine.
And he's a machine.
Niggas be coming back from injury all early and shit. Like, dog, a long ass time.
I mean, my man couldn't see and he came back from injury.
Pac be sleeping in the back to tank, man.
Right.
But then then he's similar to Malachi Black. Like, look at the two. Look at how much of a better character Malachi Black is. Look at how much of a better look he has. Look at how much more imposing he is in the ring than Adam Cole, man. Like,
absolutely.
I'm telling you, if he didn't have the Adam Cole, baby! If he didn't have that, boy.
But he cooked it up.
That man,
he came up with it.
That man to be a manager.
So I will say in your defense,
I'll tell you what.
I will say in your defense. So he was recently on Attack of the Show on G4 TV like 2-ish weeks ago. And when I saw, I have not seen him wrestle a lick, so I have no clue about his actual skill as a wrestler. But his skill as someone that is charming and that has like the kind of talk for a wrestler, that shit wasn't really there. It was not really there, like at all. Like I see him. He's a white man with long hair. Okay, he can sell, some jokes, but I was like, I wasn't really impressed with who his persona was.
And again,
he was next to Danhausen. He was next to Danhausen, who was completely selling the whole time.
And I don't think he's great at anything that involves this. I don't think he has a great look. I don't think he has a great personality. He's not great on the mic. He doesn't have a great finisher. He's not great in the ring. I just don't. He doesn't look great.
Adam Cole.
Not physically great.
Here's the thing, man. Like the thing is, the fucker can connect, bro. Like that Adam Cole Bebe shit. He's taking it to every place that he's been, and I agree,
works. Right?
Like,
let me say this though, because I agree with you, and I do understand that is what has kind of catapulted him into where he can go. But like, what's the difference between that and Ty Dillinger doing the 10 thing? You know what I mean? Why does that? But why does Adam Cole get to be elevated because of his little thing, but then a guy like Ty Dillinger, who I'm not a big fan of, but I'm just saying someone who also had a little gimmick like that, but he doesn't get to be catapulted into this.
Yeah, because I feel like by that time Adam Cole was a little more traveled, and
that is true.
He was a little more traveled. You know what I'm saying? He'd been to Japan. I have no idea how far Sean Spears has gotten, but Cole had been a little traveled. So everywhere he goes, he like collects his fans and they follow him to every place that he goes. So that's a ready-made fan base there. I know I can sell t-shirts, I can sell toothpaste, I can sell hopefully deodorant for these motherfuckers. But like I know that guy can sell some shit to these sweaty marks, bro. Like they just want to belong. Like it's like pro wrestling, the main thing is about a connection, and like as stupid as it is, this nigga come over here and say Adam Cole Bebe, and it works, and people want to be like in that. And then when you see him, on something like behind the scenes or something up, down, down, like Marc Rob was saying, he just feels like a guy. But like there again, if all the people that he collected going through pro wrestling, then he goes and does up, down, down during the pandemic. All he's doing is playing Uno with his friends, Woods, and that being like irreplaceable in that part, you know what I mean? Like it's about everything but the ring for that nigga. Like he's just serviceable.
Yep.
He's serviceable as shit.
Well, let me ask you, as someone who is not watching wrestling at all. So and I think like the real question is that we're really trying to dig into, what is his appeal? Like is there anything that we can extrapolate to say this is something that I think is connecting with this massive amount of his fans?
To oversimplify it, he's a dear man. You know what I mean? Like he is like literally, dude, like
damn. The
thing that comes through about Adam Cole is that he is a person that like cares about things and people. So like, he works heel most of the time, but he goes to Brody's funeral, and you know what I'm saying, like he's still a WWE employee. He goes to Brody's funeral. He wrestles Brody's son in front of everybody and takes the fall. You know what I mean? Like, but that's just him. And then that kind of comes into the ring because people like sometimes like he can't get them to boo him. And like I think everything that Nav said is super valid. Like I hear everything. Panama Sunrise is stupid as shit, but like if you are serviceable, bro, and like you can just connect with the fans in so many ways. Like people, like his streaming. You know, again, that's another place where he's collecting.
I love
he just goes and he collects people like fucking Infinity Stones.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you just it's Katamasi. You know what I'm saying? Like they can just be rolling over.
And I understand that. And now that you're saying that, like, so I am not a I'm not a Adam Cole follower via other avenues outside of pro wrestling.
Right.
So that could be why I don't. You know what I mean? That could be why I don't understand the hype that he gets.
So I mean, as like a former like hospital employee around that time, like it's a lot of you have downtime in a situation where I was there at the height of the pandemic, or the height of the panic of the pandemic, and like it was like I'm literally in the corner in a warehouse in the basement of a hospital,
right,
and I'm watching that shit while people are upstairs on ventilators, you know what I mean, like just and knowing that people are upstairs on ventilators and like shit, I'm just gonna get in here and watch what these boys do on, and the Adam Cole and the Babies, and everywhere he goes he's selling that shit, like everywhere he goes he's still selling Baby, and it's fucking Coca-Cola apparently, but like they can't get enough of it.
What are you Adam, what are you saying to the people when you Baby? I like
just it. Baby. They love it. They can't get enough of me saying Baby, and they can't. Like that's when he went to New Japan. He had the original theme, "Got Something for You," and Japanese people were just like, and then he literally had to change his song to "Adam Cole, Baby, Adam Cole, Baby," and he just picked up steam. For some reason, it connected. What the fuck? And that's what he can do. And that's really hard for a lot of people to do. Like, you can't explain Austin 316.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't. It's just fucking wildfire.
It takes a few minutes.
Wow. Yeah. Well, how many wrestlers do you think have tried to, you know what I mean? And there's only a few that you can
hopefully every one of them.
That hopefully have like one of them. Just a knockout, slogan.
Just ironclad. Like, it's fucking eat my shorts. It's don't have a cow. It's I caramba. Like, that nigga's Bart Simpson, dog. He's wrestling Bart Simpson.
I am the best in the world.
You just gotta explain it like that, man, because what you literally said makes 100% sense.
That makes so much sense. I actually like. He's one of the few white men that is like, okay, he earned his money. Got it.
So Kellen,
yes.
I noticed you brought up for a second you love his stream, but so what side of the fence do you fall on? Do you fall on the side of, well, I do like his wrestling, or are you just a fan of him?
I do like his wrestling.
There you go.
I do like his wrestling because when I didn't have any exposure prior to NXT. And then Eric kept talking about Adam Cole was in NXT, and then talking about the theme songs. All right, let me watch this dude in Undisputed Era. And like, I feel like as a heel, as hard as it is for him to get over as a heel, because he is a nice guy. But I didn't know that then. I thought coming in as a heel in NXT that he was probably one of the best heels in the company, and all he was doing was being the champ and going out every few weeks and beating somebody for the belt.
Sometimes winning fair and square.
Yeah, right. Yeah, sometimes Huey would get involved, but a lot of times he would go out there and he would just wrestle a good match. He's a good hand, is the thing. Is he somebody that's like wows me, and like, is he going to give 5-star matches? Which reminds me, I got to make a note about a Do You Care for Marcus Slater?
5 stars.
5 stars. But no, he's not going to deliver that classic every time. But he's a good hand.
You know who's not going to deliver a classic, man?
Oh my mother!
Man.
God.
Let me just throw all this in perspective.
Speaking of mediocre white men, Jesus
Speaking
Christ.
of mediocre white men, man, thanks a whole lot, brother. I'm back, man. You niggers thought you were gonna get one past me. That's right, I said it, man. Trump 2024. Anyway, man.
Jesus. Where were you January 6th?
I'm coming in. I've been in the shed, man, just bottling up all my white rage, brother. And now I'm here, man. It's like somebody let you far out of the fucking lamp, brother.
Hold on.
I was minding my business on January 6th, man. Yeah.
Jesus.
You stay over in the shadows, brother.
Is it
What are we
black,
talking about,
in
man?
the
Adam Cole, man.
No,
Okay.
get the fuck. You
Here's
have no
the thing,
opinions
man.
on him. Get the fuck out.
So, like, some guys are a lot of charisma and no skill.
Oh, you know a lot about
Right?
that.
Some guys are like
made a living
a
on
lot
that.
of charisma, some skill, right? Like, you know, let's say Stone Cold used to be able to wrestle, man, before all he did was punch. After King of the Ring, he just punched. But he used to fucking wrestle, brother. I was there until I got him fired, man. That's right.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Yeah. Deal with that, man. Steve, please call me. I need money, brother.
Christ almighty.
Capitalism, man. Shout out to Vince.
Hold
your head, brother.
You have to leave right the fuck now.
Big ups
Get the fuck out.
to the homie Vince, man. He was about to buy NBC, brother.
Oh my God! Stop.
He was about to buy NBC, man.
Kellen,
They had
this
to
is your
set
fault.
my man up.
It's always my fault. It's me. I'm the trigger.
Some
I am the trigger,
bullshit,
man.
Jesus Christ.
The woke media, brother. They want you to think Vince. Well, I mean, but he was just fucking them girls. He's gonna get right back.
Oh
man.
my God!
You know I
This
feel
man
bad
is a
for brother.
This man is a fucking terrorist.
Linda McMahon, brother.
Because you
know
didn't
the
hit.
feds. Listen, man.
Y'all put this man in the Hall of Fame.
The feds
Now
hit
we
me
can't
up,
get
brother.
him out.
No,
feds
Cheyenne
hit
did,
me
and
up.
we are retracting that so hard, and so did Cheyenne.
Whoa,
man.
hold on. Whoa. There's a technicality.
Hawk
We'll
Hogan,
just
man. That's my name, man.
technicality.
Hawk Hogan.
Jesus.
They hit me up,
Christ.
brother. And if they hit me up, they definitely hit Linda up. Let me tell you something, brother. Linda ain't talked to Vince in like 6 years, brother. She don't know shit about this man. The fucking
How would
Vince
you
just
know?
beat on her door. Come on, man. Everybody knows that Vince and Linda ain't smelled each other in years, nigga. Like,
That's so gross. So gross.
Hey, Hawk, I don't like you casually using the N-word, man. I feel like you just.
hey, man, come see me about it, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Holy fuck. He said go see him.
Picture me rolling, man.
Oh my God. On the 5
Vince ain't do that. Well,
He did it.
shit was rough, brother.
You're the worst.
Jeez.
Go away.
Are you saying he
It was
was
rough,
rough?
man.
We know he was rough.
Oh, man.
Oh my God.
You know, Vince was like, sign this, sign this, sign this. Initial here. That's me doing a Vince McMahon impression, brother.
That's a
it's rough.
terrible Vince McMahon.
Hey, man,
It just sounded like you.
that ain't a bad. Right now, me versus Vince, brother. You'd rather be me right now, man. Jesus Christ. All right, man. I'm out of here, brothers.
Bye.
These motherfuckers.
Goodbye.
Bye, Hawk.
Jesus Christ.
Hang on.
What in the world?
Hi. Oh man, it smells like Ben Gay and regret in here. Was Hulk Hogan just here?
Jesus Christ.
What a loud son of a bitch. All right. Oh man, yeah, but no, I was hearing him talk about Linda. Linda ain't talked to Vince in like a million years, and like somebody came and started knocking on her door about this bullshit, and she was like,
well, that's old Vince. Old
nah,
Vinny.
she's probably like, what? They're like, yeah, we got to investigate your shit because money came up. So, she probably is. It's like, dog, I'm just trying to lay low after I was in the cabinet, dog. Like, just leave me alone.
Oh my God. Everyone in this fucking camp just laying low. Just don't talk to me about January 6th.
She's probably mad that, they're probably like, yo,
You can't hear this nigga Michael, man. Like, get this nigga a camera, a microphone or something. Goddamn.
Man,
Lamb, what are you doing?
He just over here, dog.
He's over
we neighbors, nigga.
He in the garage, yo. That's what's up. What up, Lamb?
Nigga talking to like.
I was like,
nigga,
am I crazy? Am I hearing Lamb? Like,
yeah.
dang.
Oh yeah, you missed when he came in.
Nigga. Got the fuck.
He ain't even like text us to say hi or nothing, man.
And he came in my door like, "What up, though?"
Yo, I felt like I was just leaping through your neighborhood, though.
Oh,
I just think it's wild that out of all the murders Vince McMahon has covered,
steroid usage,
nigga, this is the last straw.
Is it
that
the
shit
last
is crazy
straw,
to
though?
me. His hubris knows no end,
Is
bro.
it the last straw? He voluntarily stepped aside while they investigate.
The fucking
No
language using.
chance.
Stephanie gonna have this job for 45 days.
Nah, bro.
45 for 45.
They told us COVID was gonna be over in 2 weeks. Yeah. So y'all missed the earlier point that we went over. I think that he's no selling so hard that he's selling, bro. He is no selling so hard right now. That motherfucker's so scared. That's why that speech was generic as hell. If he'd have been like, "I'll tell you, y'all just gotta sit tight. Daddy gonna be home." You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Like he going
the way
over
he
prison.
was just up there like on some old rainbows, lollipops, love, peace, and hair grease, y'all. I'm out. Like what? Like what? What the hell was that speech, bro? Like
Wow.
It said peace punch Captain Crunch, and then like left. And I was like, dog, what the fuck is this? What is you doing? We wonder what the hell is going on with this company right now, dog. Like
I've
white
been
people
wondering
are so
that for
Teflon.
months,
It's wild, man.
honestly.
it's crazy to be white and just like do what you want.
Just do what you
Do what
want.
you want. Do what you want.
Do what you like.
So I can be a terrorist and it's
You gotta say the safe word
We're not
3
gonna
times. Like
I'm
Beetlejuice.
invincible.
Right,
I'm
right.
invincible.
You know how many times he's made that joke, dog?
All the time.
I want the black one. Make her say Candyman a couple
Oh,
of
come
times.
on.
Oh,
God.
Wow.
God damn.
Let's see.
It's ridiculous.
All right, what he said. So, what's Stephanie doing right now? Is she Cersei Lannister getting crowned after the shit? I'm sorry, you guys who haven't watched Game of Thrones won't know that reference.
Yeah, he don't know what the fuck that means.
God,
fuck that means. God.
Yeah, Cersei. Anyway, she asserts control. There are a lot of parallels.
No, she's more like Tomlin. She's just the puppet, basically.
I think so.
Wait, you said Tomlin?
Parallels.
You talking about Mike Tomlin?
Yeah, Tomlin. No, Tomlin.
Oh,
is another
this
character.
Mike Tomlin.
This nigga killing.
That's what I was
Look at this nigga saying trying to talk about Game of Thrones. Anyway,
I made a reference. He was like, Mike Omar
Mike Tomlin? The football dog? Okay.
John Madden.
You know what? I'm just playing my soundboard right now.
Till you watch this fucking movie.
So
movie.
anyway, I think there are a lot of parallels between Cersei Lannister and Stephanie McMahon as far as like I don't know if I doubt that Stephanie McMahon is like that power hungry at this point. I think that she's seen enough and she just magically had to go on sabbatical a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah,
you know
like and they buried her on the way out and everything.
Yeah, the writing was on the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
At what stage is Shane McMahon in his supervillain arc right now?
Shane is growing molemen underground.
Not you, Dad.
Jesus Christ.
Not you. I'm gonna save the world and rebuild it in my own image. Then they got blinking his eyes separately and shit.
In the world.
He got the concussion blink.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck it, we're saying all the things tonight.
Woo.
You're saying all the things tonight.
He's got an army of
said.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no. Well, I think Shane could be somewhere like in a bar, a nice, maybe a decent bar, looking at the TV and seeing the allegations. He's got a suit jacket under his arm. He puts his money for his drink under the glass and scoots it to the the bartender, and he walks out and he's just like, dumb son of a bitch. He was brought down by his own hubris, dog. Like, this is a nigga who thumbed his nose at the Federal Bureau of Investigations
multiple
during
times.
an investigation on steroids, and the nigga was giving niggas steroids.
Right.
Like,
Bro.
right. Nigga was guilty.
He beat the feds.
Guilty until proven innocent.
Oh fuck.
He beat the feds,
That
literally.
nigga beat the feds and nigga had a
Unfadable.
fucking neck brace on.
Oh my god.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Nigga made the stand back song. Nigga, like that nigga
Bro,
was wilding, dog. Like,
That whole trial was like an angle. It was ridiculous.
yeah.
It was
Yeah,
a
It
work.
was a fucking work.
I
It was a fucking work.
been.
I couldn't tell if it was
Marc.
wrestling or real life or justice.
Right.
Yo, what Jay-Z
Or
say?
justice.
What Jay-Z say? Beat the odds, beat the feds, one beat wise bet against the kid. Like, that's come on, man. Like,
But somehow
come on, man.
I beat them charges like Rocky. Like, stop.
Jesus Christ.
But somehow I beat those niggers like Rocky.
Whoa.
Well, literally, like,
Hey, Rocky was beating the shit out of niggers, bro. Like,
no, I'm a Stallone. If you look at fucking Cliffhanger, he killed the shit out of Leon. Like, Stallone's not fucking with no niggas, man. Like
You better watch your back, baby Creed.
Killed the shit out of Leon.
They tried to make
God
up for it with Creed. Like, all right, I beat up all these blacks. Let me go ahead and mentor one of them. Did the
What's
concussion
cloud?
blink?
What cloud?
Jesus Christ.
Concussion blink might be the episode
Concussion
title
blink,
too,
dude.
man.
That ain't Rocky.
God.
That ain't Rocky had a hard time, baby.
Just a little
Hell
bit.
no, man.
Oh my God.
I got the cancer. It's like, damn, Rocky.